Hello, you're in the frame with me, Julie, and in this video I'm going to take you through 6 countries you might be surprised that you can travel to visa-free with your Kenyan passport. First things first, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that if you're into travel hacks, visa hacks, solo travel, and that sort of thing. And also check the description and the pinned first comment below, where I have put my blog post and I've listed all 72 countries that Kenyans can travel to visa-free, as well as a link to the World Passport Index, so you can check for your own passport if you're not Kenyan. So, I've made videos previously about my experiences applying for visitors visas to the US and to the Schengen area or to Europe, and just how ridiculous it is, how long it takes, how irritating, how much money it takes, and that seems to be across the board for most of us holders of quote-unquote bad or weak passports, which is pretty much all of Africa and Asia. But if there isn't somewhere specific that you have to travel to, and you really are just trying to explore the world, expand your horizons, get your culture on, it pays to do a little research into where your passport is strong or where you are free to travel to, and that enables you to plan really far in advance. If you want to buy a plane ticket for a year from now, you can do that, and you can make spur of the moment decisions if you find a really good deal or a really interesting thing that you're just inspired to go next week. And you have that freedom, and you know you're not at the mercy of visa officials and waiting times and just bitter people who had a bad day, so they deny your application, that sort of thing. So here it is, my 6 surprising visa-free destinations for Kenyan passport holders. Although we do need a tourist visa to visit mainland China, the Special Administrative Region of Hong Kong welcomes Kenyan passport holders to its big little islands for 90 days, that's 3 months at a time, visa-free. It's lit, you guys. Check out the sights from sea and on land, indulge in some legendary food, nightlife, and shopping, and experience firsthand the Lunar New Year celebrations, also known as Chinese New Year. It's well known for having an amazing mix of the ancient and the modern, and one of the best public transport systems in the world, making it easy to move around and explore. Many people will speak decent English, but expect to hear Cantonese and Mandarin in abundance too. Mauritius has long been the island paradise of choice for honeymooners, families, and everyone in between, with good reason. It has year-round sunshine, amazing beaches, and some of the most beautiful and diverse wildlife and scenery. But it's much more than that, and it doesn't have to break the bank either. Some things you might not have known about Mauritius. It's home to the oldest botanical gardens in the Southern Hemisphere, the Botanical Gardens in Pamplemousse. It also is a longtime producer of rum, and there are a number of distilleries that offer tours and tastings. Lovers of food, architecture, and culture in general will find the island a treat because of the major influences and mix of Indian, Dutch, French, Chinese, and African cultures. This fascinating and eclectic island is only a 4-hour flight away from Nairobi, so I don't know what you're still doing here, to be honest. If you're looking to brush up on your Arabic, fulfill your desert-bashing dreams, or float in the Dead Sea, head to Jordan. Jordan is home to the Rose City, also known as the ancient city of Petra, the lowest point on earth, a section of the Rift Valley, yes, that one, and the coolest king and queen that I know of. This Muslim-majority country also has a long history of significance in Christianity and Judaism, and all of this, as well as all the cultural heritage that makes it up, is celebrated and protected really impressively. Greek, Roman, and Byzantine ruins rest around the corner from each other. And from what I hear, just seeing the treasury at Petra lit up by 2,000 candles at night is reason enough to go. Home of the Komodo dragon, some unbelievable beaches, the largest Buddhist temple in the world, and made up of about 17,000 islands, including the ever-popular Bali, Indonesia is certainly a highlight on this list. Kenyan passport holders are free to explore this unique Southeast Asian nation for 30 days at a time without a visa. Whether you're in the mood for a party, a yoga retreat, a honeymoon, a surf, or the digital nomad lifestyle, you'll find it somewhere in Indonesia. And day-to-day costs of things will be less than much of the world, including here at home, especially as the Kenya shilling is a little bit stronger than the local currency. The best food, beauty and wellness treatments, sites and activities, and beautiful accommodations for cheap. This Caribbean nation packs a lot into its 2 islands. Tobago up north has turned itself into an ecotourism paradise with some of the world's best diving, snorkeling, and birdwatching. The larger and more famous Trinidad to the south, close to Venezuela, is Party Central. This here is home to arguably the biggest and best carnival in the region. It is, after all, the birthplace of the steel pan, which makes up the soca and calypso music and sound the Caribbean is so well known for. Both are worth visiting just for amazing weather, beaches, and the fusion of cultures from Indian to European to African influence. And you're nice and close to the other 10 Caribbean nations Kenyans can go visa-free, like Barbados, Grenada, and yes, Jamaica. The only South American country that grants Kenyans a visa on arrival, the relatively undiscovered Bolivia, is for the adventure seeker. It has everything. Fishing in the Amazon, scaling the Andes Mountains, biking on the Camino de la Muerte, the world's most dangerous road. The country as a whole is known for its ancient Inca history and culture, a pretty decent carnival of their own, and the largest lake on the continent shared with Peru. Also, llamas. Whether you're chilling in the highest political capital in the world, La Paz, at 3,640 meters, or doing the most for the gram at the world's largest mirror, the Salt Flats at Uyuni, Bolivia will be a unique experience for any traveler. And there you go, that's 11 countries that any Kenyan passport holder can start planning their trip right now. And rest assured that you don't need to wait around for approval from some immigration office. So, it's very easy to get down on ourselves and our bad passports and talk about, oh, it's so unfair, we have no freedom, we can't even travel anywhere. And it's true, it's quite ridiculous, this concept of visas and borders. We're not going to get into that. But I think there is something to be said for having one of these passports, because had I not looked at this full list and even started making this video, I probably wouldn't have really seriously thought about going to a place like Bolivia or Iran or Singapore. But now I have, because I've looked into them, and these are amazing countries with so much to offer that really get ignored by a lot of people. But anyway, remember to check the full list on my blog that's linked in the pinned comment, and you tell me, are you surprised by any of these? Which one of these would you like to go? Have you been to any of them? Did you like it? Did you not? And where do you want to travel next? Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. You tell me if there's anything else you want to see regarding visas and everything like that. You can hit my Traveling While African playlist, and that's where I have my Schengen visa video and my US visa video. Those are both visitors visas, as are this whole list, so think about that too. This is not about moving somewhere. And I will talk to you in the comments. Be cool. Bye!